Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my fashion bunker. Today's another one of those days where we sit together on the sofa, or imagine there's a sofa here, and we're chit-chatting together, and I shall be reading a couple of your comments and we're going to go through them together because, as I said in my other video where I did a similar thing or the same thing, not all of you read through the comments that others post, and I find a lot of comments to be extremely fascinating and interesting, and I think they could enrich us all. So I'm just going to make another video reading a couple of your comments and then commenting on the comments. It's not a Q&A session, but it's more of a chit chat, like we're sitting together, friends talking, in a bar or whatever. And on my shopping shock worst customer service ever video, Chanel LV wrote me. Now, this is an interesting one because it's pretty long. Dacob, you are awesome and so right. It is despicable. Just yesterday, I was given the worst service from guess who? Chanel. They told me and charged me for a bag. Actually, the textured small cruise flat bag that you just got, that I totally love. Thank you, Chanel LV. Chanel LV means the Seoul Cruise, the Paris Seoul Cruise collection. 2016 chevron bag in kind of distressed lambskin leather, or at least they say lambskin on the website, but other people have stated that it's calfskin, but the Chanel website says it's lambskin, so I don't know. Anyway, I digress. So the texture's all right. So they told me and they sold me, I think. They sold me and charged me for a bag that was never sent out to me. Like, we're talking about a very expensive bag, and they charged Chanel LV, and they never sent the bag. I mean, can it get any worse? Now, I know for those of you who follow me on my channel here on YouTube, you know that I've had a similar situation, actually the same situation, but not with Chanel, but with Legos, that I ordered 2 sets, only one came, but I paid for both, and then I had to prove that one was missing. I mean, it was trickier because I had to prove one was missing, but it wasn't a lot of money, you know what I mean? But like, in this case, they didn't even send it out. They just took the money and didn't even bother to fake sending something out, an empty box or something. No, just nothing. Just took the money and ran. So it was never sent out, and I was told it was never sent. Now they tell me there are no longer any at all in the US, and I am SOL. WTF. You better believe I let them know what they did wrong at the headquarters. So I said, oh my God, so sorry to hear that. That is terrible. I spoke about my Lego and okay, now I'm repeating myself. Okay, so then what do I say? At a certain point, I'm like, at this point, even maximizing, yeah, then talk about it, right. So did they give you your money back? Did you get an apology? They could at least also add a complimentary perfume, to the apology. But that's just good customer service. But they probably won't, since they are all about maximizing profit. And at this point, even maximizing profit to a maximum by not sending customers their paid goods. I am shocked. I hope that your case gets resolved ASAP. Will you be in Europe anytime soon? Actually, if they were really good with their service, they would reorder the bag for you. And I know they can if they want. Because my Chanel boutique just reordered a batch. They sell out as hotcakes, but the factory in Italy can reproduce them. In Italy, I say, because it's a seasonal bag and it is produced in Italy. Not that all of seasonal bags are produced in Italy, but that particular model is only produced in Italy. So they can if they want to. Since your bag is their mistake, they should be doing everything to make it good again, instead of just not caring. Chanel LV then answered, you really know your stuff. This is why I write to you. Maybe this will also give you insight on what happened, since you are an expert. Well, I'm not an expert, but I mean, I'm forced to be in a way because I go through this, shite all the time. So at a certain point, you can call yourself an expert, but I wish I wasn't. I wish these things never happened, I wish there was no need for an expert in these things. So this is what happened. The sales associate in San Francisco said there was 1 or 2 more in the US at that time, and that she can order it from the other boutique, which ended up being the Florida boutique. I I text her that night telling her yes, to go ahead to do it. You know, I own 2 other Chanel bags and I do not buy these things without true desire and thought. Totally get it. I told her I only want it if it is pristine and perfect, and I want all the shebang when it is sent. I asked her if the item was new, and she said the box was open, but it was not a display, and they would not sell it if it were not perfect. Okay, you know, I do not buy that 100%, but okay. I thought I will take it. And if I saw flaws, I would just return it. She then proceeded to get my purchasing info and then told me that it will be delivered around Thursday. Thursday came and I had a bad feeling as I had no idea about the tracking or update from the sales girl. My essay in San Francisco was good, but she was then off duty and she said that the Florida essay never sent her the tracking info. I tried calling the San Francisco boutique to find out more info since the essay was off duty and their phone lines were busy the whole time because their phones were down. What the fuck? Ghetto. I love how she's like, ghetto. Finally, I get an answer that it was never sent and no one cared to notify me at all. And the Florida store lied and said there was a system glitch where it said the purse was there but was not. What the fuck? Again. This is a lie, as they had told my essay. They had it, and it was in good condition. I did not want to argue with the Florida store, and so I called Chanel main number to let them know what happened. Of course, they apologized and tried to look for it, and no stores had it anymore. And that was that. I even described this to them as the most ghetto service I have encountered, for the lack of better words. The San Francisco essay said she never had this happen and was so sorry. And the next day, she said that the Florida store wants to try to get the bag from me because of what happened. Mind you, this is after I filed a main complaint, and my husband even called to inquire because he wanted to catch them in the lie, whereas I didn't want to even go there for the sake of my own health and frustration. So, now that they do not exist here in good old USA, I really hope they can get it in Europe. Initially, they said no when I asked the Chanel main line, but I hope due to their ghetto service, they make it happen. I wish I was going to Europe as my husband's family is English and I know Harrods has it. And my uncle is in France, but no trip in the near future. I love Europe and wish I could just live there. LOL. Anyways, that is my story, dear Dacob. Long but interesting. So perhaps I should check in and make sure they can reorder it. Take care, Dacob. I hope you found this story amusing, and I hope to report a happy ending one day soon. I hope so too, because this is like insane. I mean, they did refund Chanel LV the money, and as I said in another comment, you know, it's a bit tricky once they refund you the money and you accept that money. It's like accepting the fact that they don't need to battle out to fight to get another bag for you. So if you kind of say, no, I don't want the money, keep the money, but give me the bag, that's a different situation. So may this be a lesson to all of us. If you accept the money back, you kind of got your money and they don't owe you anything anymore. It's as if there's been this sort of apology that never really happened, but like, okay, you took the money, so it's all good. We're all good. We're not all good because this lady obviously wants her freaking bag. And I mean, you know, you're charging her a full price for a bag and you don't send the bag. Ouch. Ouch. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. One last thing, because my camera is dying again. Twin Kid Raul. Dacob, you should do a Chanel perfume collection. Yes, I should. Maybe I will one day, but it's just like, I want it to look pretty in a video, and it's hard to make things look pretty in a video. And Chanel bottles are all kind of different, you know what I mean? And I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. Could happen. I mean, you never know. Anyway. Okay, one last quick thing. Let's see. I don't know. This one is good. Shop Bob Holic. Hi, Dacob. Your channel becomes very educational and I love it. Keep on making videos like this. Thanks. I mean, I don't know, guys. You be the judge of that. Is it getting like more educational? Do you want that? Do you want it to be less educational? I mean, should I sit here and read In Touch magazine? I don't know. I think that's really lame. I could do it, but other people do it too. I think like you gotta lack ideas if you're gonna stoop down to that level, but we could gossip about what's happening in the world for sure. Give me a topic and I'll cut it, you know, I'll cut through it like a knife through butter. Love you guys. Share this video if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the situation in general. If you have other topics you want to talk to me about kind of indirectly through this video where you write me and I talk to you. I feel totally crazy because I'm talking to a little camera. Anyway, love you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't give up on love. See you soon. Bye. Mwah. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.